Hey everybody, Dieter Kurtenbach here with Jerry McDonald and Matt Schneidman. How was that for entertainment? Raiders win 31-30 over the Kansas City Chiefs. In the spectrum of Chiefs-Raiders games, that was up there with the craziest. Derek Carr with the touchdown throw to Michael Crabtree at the end, but that's the simple way of putting it together at the end. Jerry, your main takeaway from this contest, just a bizarre, weird event.
Yeah, I mean, you said this, as the Raiders-Chiefs go, there's lots of crazy endings dating back to the late 60s, and I don't know if I've ever seen anything like that. Navarro Bowman said after the game that he was told by teammates, hey, this is how we do it. And I even told Navarro after, no, they don't do it quite like this. But it was still a lot of fun to watch, and it was a game that they absolutely had to have.
Yeah, Matt, the perspective of this game, it was 2-5 versus 3-4, how the Raiders came out of this one. With the team with so much expectation coming into the season, just how critical was it not only to win this game, but to set up the second half of the season right?
I think Derek Carr said it best. He said, we said the words 2-5 before the game, and he said that sounded disgusting to us. I mean, I don't want to say the season would have been over, but you're 2-5, drop 5 in a row, a team that had Super Bowl aspirations, and suddenly you're 3 games back in the division. That's hard to come back from. I think this game was crucial in turning the season around, if only for one game. Right now, in the moment, is huge for the tone of this season.
Obviously, the plays that will stick out is the fact that the Raiders had 4 chances to punch it into the end zone from inside the 10-yard line in the final seconds or with no time remaining. But was there any other play in this contest that really stuck out to you, Jerry?
I don't know if there was any play in particular. Probably the first one to Amari Cooper, because that got him going. Yeah. You know, it's funny. They talked about Amari and the opportunities that he would get, and we're not going to force it to him. And they also were talking about, not throwing the ball, throwing the ball deep. We're not going to force it deep. Well, they threw the ball to Amari Cooper 19 times tonight.
Yeah.
And then they threw the ball deep constantly. And I even asked Del Rio afterwards, was this game like, hey, we're just going to throw it deep regardless. And he wouldn't admit it. But it's pretty apparent that's what they were going to do.
Yeah, considering all of the conversation about Todd Downing's job and the lack of play action and Derek Carr's ability to get it downfield, it certainly looked like that was a conscientious effort. The defense, despite giving up 30 points, they had a huge stop there at the end to set up the game-winning drive for the Raiders. What stood out to you not only about that drive but the defense overall tonight? Because it was certainly up and down. They got that up at the end.
I had flashbacks to last Sunday's game against the Chargers. Phillip Rivers gets the ball right down here with, I think it was a little under 6 minutes left, and we said, Raiders defense needs to stop. And we know Phillip Rivers is notorious for, not doing so well in those kinds of situations, and he did it, and the Chargers won. It was a little bit of deja vu today, and like you said, third down, huge combined sack from, I believe it was Danico Autry and Khalil Mack forcing a punt. Because if the Chiefs get a first down there, the game's over. I think the Raiders had 1 timeout left at that point, and if they get one for it, wouldn't have been able to do it. 1 timeout and the game's over. So obviously, if you look straight at the numbers, 30 points allowed, not great. David Amerson, not great. Reggie Nelson, not great. But all said and done, we've said it all along. They haven't made the plays when they need to make the play. The Raiders' defense did not make a lot of plays tonight, but they made the 1 play when they needed to.
And the Raiders' offense finally got going. It's been a long time coming for this Raiders' offense. We'll see if they can carry that over. They have a long time before their next game in Buffalo, which isn't so dour now. It's going to be a positive 10 days in Raiders camp. It's been a while since we've had any of those. Signing off for the Bay Area News Group, Dieter Kurtenbach, Jerry McDonald, Matt Schneidman. See you guys next game.